Hello, we are students from Xavier Institute of Management, Bhubaneswar. This project has been done as a part of our academic curriculum. This project was done on the topic Sustainable Media and Entertainment Industry by students of Group 8, Section C.
So now we look into the amount of profitability generated by investing in sustainability practices. We have taken this graph from a research article done by MIT Sloan and the BCG in 2013. Here we can see that by investing in sustainability practices, media and entertainment sector shows the least amount of additional profit generated. But we can see that how the changing landscape is forcing the companies to invest more into the sustainability areas. The key highlights are hard to measure brain print as compared to the traditional environmental footprint that exists in other industries for impact analysis. Media sector disclosure document based on the Global Reporting Initiative guidelines, which have been published recently with special media sector supplement. Other issues like investors looking towards sustainability more and more for making investment decisions. Hence, companies are investing more and looking towards their sustainability performance as a key metrics. Then we'll also look into the changing behavior of the emerging companies. The emerging companies are focusing more on creating content which promotes sustainable practices. The key focus areas for companies in this sector in the area of sustainability are privacy and freedom of expression, responsible advertising, responsible content issues, supply chain management and licensing, human rights, use of resources, power utilization in various facilities, solid waste reduction, packaging, and sustainability education. Now we look into the best practices followed by various global companies in media entertainment sector regarding the sustainability practices. So we look first into one of the media major, 21st Century Fox. The key highlights of their sustainable practices are grow business without growing carbon footprint, engage audiences, customers and partners on sustainability issues through various programs and content, change in packaging and manufacturing equipment, which resulted in an 11% reduction in the DVD footprint, including a 23% reduction in raw material consumption and a 24% drop in manufacturing emissions. In 2015, CDP placed 21st Century Fox in its Disclosure Leadership Index for the 7th consecutive year, ranking the company among the top 10% of organizations in the Standard & Poor 500 for the quality of its disclosure and awarding a disclosure score of 100 and a B grade for the company's commitment to strategy, governance, stakeholder communications, and emissions reduction performance.
If we look at global media houses and seek for a benchmark, Walt Disney is a prominent name that crops up, which is a good example of how corporate sustainability can be incorporated into day to day business. There are very key objectives that Walt Disney had set aside to attain corporate sustainability. For example, they have pledged reduction in emission by 50% from 2012 levels by 2020. They have also engaged with suppliers who are committed to quality, service, cost, and sustainability. They have restricted the use of Uzbek cotton due to the case of forced child labor. Their paper sourcing policy is focused on responsible forest management. They believe in recycling policy for the Disney merchandise, and they have established a Disney conservation fund that has helped protect more than 400 species including elephants, butterflies and coral reefs through its annual conservation grants. If you look at the Indian market, the Indian media and entertainment industry is still in growth phase. It is expected to be around $29 billion industry with a growth rate of nearly 14% CAGR. When we look at the top 10 media houses in India and their sustainable practices, we see that most of the Indian companies are confused between CSR and sustainable practices. Of the 10 companies that we studied, there's only one company, that is Z Entertainment Enterprises, that had actually a clearly defined sustainable practices and objectives set for every year. Rest all other companies were pursuing CSR activities and not sustainable activities.
So now we'll talk about Z. Z has launched an initiative which is called as Z is Green. So Z has decided to do whatever it does for its business, considering the overall environmental impact that it will have, be it production of films, consumption of uh, movie reels, or any other materials consumed such as electricity. Z plans to plan everything judiciously so that it does not consume more than what is supposed to be consumed. Now we'll talk about Pahal, which was an initiative started by Jagran Prakashan. The word Pahal literally means initiative, which signifies effort as a change agent for inclusive and sustainable social development, and its commitment towards amplifying people's voices. This initiative was predominantly focused on economic, environmental, and social sustainability. Apart from awareness drives, there were many other campaigns conducted to create awareness. Even print media was involved as a change agent to drive the message to masses. Further, we did a thorough analysis of many media and entertainment companies, which reveals that sustainability is considered more of as an obligation than a way of doing business. Moreover, sustainability is viewed from a CSR angle. This is due to lack of awareness and no lenient policy in place in this particular sector.
Let's take a quick look at how the media industry evaluates sustainability in different companies. So we came across two sites which do this. One is the Media Sustainability Index and the other one is the Press Freedom Index. And the snapshots have been given for your reference. So Media Sustainability Index provides in-depth analysis of the conditions for independent media in 80 countries across the world. Whereas the Press Freedom Index inputs from 18 freedom of expression NGOs located in all 5 continents and its 150 correspondents. Let's see some of the risks and opportunities in media and entertainment industry. The first risk is dissemination of news and social license to operate. As we all know that this is a sensitive topic nowadays, and fair coverage and accuracy are very important in the media industry. So this is a significant risk that media companies face. Another one is media influence and power. So the media has a lot of power in their hands. They can influence the audience that is watching or reading their content. So they have to make sure that they provide diverse views and don't alienate any audience. And there's a fine balance between protecting IP and ensuring access to media. So media companies need to make sure that they are following content delivery and media piracy policies as in the latest.
Now let's discuss some of the global sustainability standards used in media and entertainment industry. So first we have BS 8909, which is a business standard that provides a roadmap to sustainability. It allows to make small changes from where the organization is today. It helps set goals that are achievable, and ultimately they provide ways to adapt to the standard to their operations. Now next, British Academy of Film and Television Arts, they use a carbon calculator which is specifically designed to measure the carbon impact of screen production. Next, Greening Film is a green screen initiative for London film and TV industries, which provides a range of resources and advice on implementing BS 8909, which is discussed earlier, and ideas for production, exhibition and distribution. We have GreenShot, which is a free and open source screenshot tool which works with clients and provides a step-by-step process starting from reviewing of scripts to highlight where the biggest carbon impacts lie and takes the necessary initiatives. Now, last but not the least, we have Filming Scotland, which is a production and creation management service that works with carbon-aware productions to update all their production using a unique calculation based on call sheet information. Last, we'll discuss some of the sustainability standards in India. As such, in India, we don't have any particular standards, but on 18 March 2016, the National Platform of on Private Sustainability Standard was formed in collaboration with United Nations Forum on Sustainability Standard, but very little information is available till date, and it will be available in near future. Meanwhile, we have ASIL Alliance and CRB, which have partnered to partner, and their aim is to promote voluntary sustainability standards in India. Thank you.